And let's get straight to that breaking news that we've been monitoring here on KCAL News. 2 officers shot tonight in Baldwin Park.
Yeah, one was airlifted to the hospital, another taken by ambulance. At this point, we don't know their conditions, but it did appear they were able to at least speak in both situations.
Alert, yeah. Let's get to KCAL News reporter Lauren Pozen live in Baldwin Park with the very latest. Lauren.
Well, this is a very active scene here in Baldwin Park. Take a look over here. This is just part of all the streets that officers have blocked off. We're at Los Angeles and Center Street. What we know is that 2 officers were shot when responding to some sort of a call here at around 7:21. One officer was taken by ambulance to LA General Hospital. The other officer taken by helicopter. We were not sure exactly what led up to the gunfire, but we did speak with some people here on the ground, and they told us that they initially thought it sounded like fireworks going off, and then when they saw the huge police response like what we're seeing tonight, they knew something else was wrong. Take a listen to what else we heard.
I was right here. I was about to cut the grass. I was getting my stuff ready, and then this car just started flying this way, and boom, 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 and then I ran inside. And then that's when all the cops started showing up.
Oh, my little one, she's like, fireworks. She ran to the front, and then she's like, Mom, cops. And she ran back. When we came out, we started seeing like all the cops, like, were like, then those weren't fireworks. That was something different.
You can see the bullet hole in the front. Yeah.
How many shots do you think you heard?
Well, I hear like, I don't know, like 6, 7 maybe, but my car has 1.
Now, we're still working to find out the condition and the severity of the officer's injuries. We also are still working to find out if a suspect has been taken into custody. What we do know is that there will still be a very large police presence in and around this neighborhood here. The incident happened over on Philhurst and Los Angeles Street, but again, we drove around a lot of blocks here, and they are all blocked off because of this police activity. I'm looking over here to my right, and I'm seeing that officers are turning people away who live down this street here. So we're going to work to get some more information. We'll have an update for you most likely in our next half hour. Tom, Leslie.
Thanks so much, Lauren. Yeah, pretty chaotic out there, as Lauren was just describing. And then you see it from okay, we have some video first to show you. Okay, so this is some ground video of obviously what looks like bullet holes in some of these vehicles right there on the scene. And then you see there officers moving very quickly, or deputies moving very quickly there on the scene.
Yeah, and you can see it was just a army of law enforcement from all over coming to help.
A key piece of this, though, is like, why did this all unfold? Right now, we don't know what started all of this. We just know that, you know, there was some sort of incident that happened at a home on the street, Philhurst, and you see there are more bullet holes. And then, you know, this sort of standoff ensued. Yeah,
and you can see it was some sort of possibly, you know, shooting.
Yeah.
That bullet went
shattered
through.
Glass. Yeah,
went through some of these cars. And I mean, we don't have confirmed if anyone in these vehicles, but we haven't heard anyone other than the officers being hurt here. So a very dangerous situation for this entire neighborhood that's right now on lockdown. And police have this entire neighborhood blocked off, as you heard Lauren say, no one being let back in. And this is going to take quite a while here. Tom, take a look. You can see there on the ground, they have the yellow tape up in this area. We saw at least 2 SWAT vehicles. We saw multiple SWAT teams on the ground, and you're seeing dozens of police vehicles still there.
And, you know, a key piece of this really is, you know, what was the original call for service, right? Was it somebody in this home that's getting all this attention? Was it someone calling because of a domestic situation, or was it you know, who knows? We just don't know. And so we don't know what brought police to this house and why, you know, gunfire ensued, and who shot, you know, who fired the guns, who fired the shots. So, you know, a lot of details, but 2 officers taken to the hospital, one by ambulance, one by helicopter. Both looked like they were able to communicate, or well, I should say one of them on the street was communicating. One in that helicopter coming out of it looked like they were able to communicate with police. So we're still trying to figure out, though, like what the nature of the injuries were.
Yeah, we still have not confirmed just the extent of the officers' injuries or how they are currently doing. We're trying to get that confirmation. Again, one airlifted, as you mentioned, another taken by ambulance. But you can see a very very active scene in this Baldwin Park neighborhood tonight. This started, we were over it at least around 7:30. It probably started much earlier than that. We got word of it in our newsroom around 7:30 that the situation had unfolded here in Baldwin Park, and you can see that law enforcement still has this entire neighborhood blocked off. I'm sure people being told they cannot come back inside if they leave. And at this point, we're trying to get a confirmation on, are they looking for one person, two people, multiple people? Once we get the information, we will bring it to you, but we will be monitoring this situation throughout the night here on KCAL News at 9.